actually show it. Because something happened when he was expelled along with John. Keen put something on his head which slithered into his hair. Which is basically shackles. Whenever he tries to use his ability, he will be strangled almost by these shackles. He can no longer break them because of how weak he is. He'll just be a weak cripple without an ability. While John just refuses to use his. So with this, let's get into this. Dang! Alright, so let's get into this. With this, he'd jump. So when they would first be introduced into Wilson, blah blah blah. When they would introduce themselves as Christian and John Doe, Elaine would ask them both what's their ability, and Christian would think of a method to make John not say it. When he's about to say it, Christian goes. No, he goes. Christian goes. John goes. Wait, what? I'm fighting? As then he goes, as he walks away. Giving John a death look, making him so that he won't say it, but John says, we don't actually have abilities. She just pushes John to the ground as Christian rushes at Elaine with a punch, getting angry that she just pushed him to the ground just because they didn't have abilities. And she decides to strike back as Blake catches both their fists, going, stop it. It's the first day of this new year and you guys are already fighting. And watch it, cripple. You can't just talk to an elite tail like that. As he pushes him down, he goes, just what? As he says, wow, just because you think you're a jack thinks you're mighty ass powerful. But when it comes to other people, you're weak as crap. You can only fight the weaker because you can't fight anyone your own level. He goes, what did you say? As he charges up a beam, he says, try me, bitch, I don't care. As he shoots it, which puts Christian in the nurse's office already. As John took on the same crap as they would still be talking to Serafina. Okay, no, this wouldn't happen yet. As Eisen walks in saying, sorry about Blake. But, yeah. I don't care that you're a cripple. As long as I'm just welcoming you into Wellston High. Just don't kill anybody and that's it. As he walks away. Christian goes, as he gets out of bed going, screw this. As the dog grabs him, but he just pulls out a thing, a knife, he just pulls the dog's arm off of him as he walks out going. As he goes to the lunchroom. So, once he does, he sees Serafina blast John into a wall, which he gets pissed about. When she rushes toward him to slap him, he actually throws a knife, which cuts into her finger, as she goes, "Meow." As she starts shaking her fingers, because it hurts so bad. But then she just reverses time and all that crap, freezes, and then pulls the knife out without any damage. She looks at him, ready to knock his out, but then he says, bring it on! I don't care if I don't have ability. I'll still kick your ass. As he does, he goes for a punch. He pulls off a Gogeta and whittles his hands around, pushing her hand out of the way as he knees her in the stomach. Then freaking spin kicks her face to the ground, going. And she goes. As she lands. As she goes to punch him in the stomach, he goes, yay, yay, skirt, skirt. As he says, there's only one way I can do this. As she goes to punch him again, because like it's Serafina, she's relentless. When she goes for a punch, he dodges, going, drop that. As he punches her in the face, then goes, as he's trying to use his ability, but then he goes, oh. As he falls, she blasts him back. And then she goes back to her slapping with John. And all that, how he's a nothing person. As they're back, the doctor's in the doc says that you guys shouldn't have. And Christian says that he's pissed about that. He's already getting hateful for these high tiers. But then there's tons of bangs on the doctor's door, as it's everyone mad at those two for challenging or even trying to challenge Serafina. They're like, those cripples don't stand a chance. And they're trying to break down the door so they can teach those cripples a lesson. Christian gets out of bed as he's finally healed. He says, "Bring him in, Doc. I'll kick their asses now. I don't care if they're mid-tiers or low-tiers. Bring him in." He goes, "There's no fighting in here." Then he throws a knife, which actually pins off the lock, which lets them all in. He goes, "Bring it on, losers!" As he actually beats the crap out of them, all blasting him out of the room now. And he says, "Don't come back!" As he wipes blood from his mouth, going... As he slams the door shut, puts back the lock on, and goes, "I'm going back to sleep." As he goes, Well, let's just go on to where they actually become, where John and Serafina have to do a project and all that crap. We're just gonna go out and then go to where John has to fight that stupid guy, the stone guy. Where do you go? And just throw him out. Christian's hanging out. As he walks towards the bushes, seeing that the window is cracked almost. As he sees a boy fall over, he goes, "Oh my god, that was probably John." Oh my god! Sakura just got yeeted of her, she just got the yeeting of her lifetime. Dang, Sakura beat her Shippuden self. If young Sakura did, then we can prove that Sakura is useless. Whatever, back to this. So he would go, as he'd kick the stone dude right back up into the air, which would actually crack his foot a little bit. He goes, "Gah!" As he doesn't have any friends, well, John has Serafina. Christian doesn't care for friends. His goal is to destroy the hierarchy, because he already hates Blake and Elaine. He's gonna start hating Serafina soon, then Arlo. And he already hates Blake at the million. Well, we know that Elaine's not a royal, but she is a high tier. Just because of her stupid ability of healing. Like, what kind of ability is that? You just have a healer ability? Great value Sakura Haruno? But you ain't good. Your healing literally didn't even get close to healing Serafina. Whatever, let's just go on where, John... Okay, you know what? No.